Yo, what is up, my dudes? Bobington back again. I have a pretty fancy schmancy build here for you dudes. It's basically a Skelly Popcorn character. Um, the idea popped up on Reddit, and I saw this on a Reddit post, and I was like, huh. Like, I saw the build, kind of took a glance at it, and was like, I kind of want to make my own version of this. So right now we're at level 70. This build has actually been extremely strong, a lot stronger than I would have ever possibly imagined. And let me show you guys real quick what I mean by how strong it is before we even get into give me a sec. Before we even get into how I went about making my own version of this build, let me show you guys something real quick. This is something I've not been able to do or replicate on hardcore since I was playing my Bladefall miners back in the day, and I was making like the easy Atziri killers when I killed Uber Atziri with a Tabula and 5k HP. But essentially, this build is actually ridiculous, and this is me killing Atziri. I leveled in the Atziri. I started the Atziri run at level 68, and I ended at level 69, 20%. But we essentially killed Atziri. At level 68. So there's the finished Atziri kill. I highlight over. I'm level 69, as you can see there, but I leveled in the zone. I started at level 68. I pretty much instantly killed both of the Vals. I insted the trio. I walked into the trio, cast Val Summon Skeletons, walked out, literally. And I basically insted every single mirror phase of Atziri. The only reason that I didn't insta this phase is, as you can see, I tried to time my ball lightning, but I shot it a little bit early. So I didn't get the elemental equilibrium or the curse on Atziri. Actually, I think the curse is on. I can't tell if the elemental equilibrium got on there or not. But this build has been absolutely ridiculous. Super fucking easy to level. And I'm going to show you guys just what it can do. We are currently level 70. I'm going to run a T7 map at level 70. And I'll show you guys just how strong this build can be. Currently, we're on a 6-link. Our 6-link is Summon Skeletons, Fire Pen, Minion Damage, Combustion, Minion Life, Increase Area of Effect. This gear is very, like, with the exception of the 6-link, this gear is not very good at all. Essentially, I've just been leveling with the Skelly Pop. What I noticed is a lot of people that were playing this build, they wanted to level with specters. Like in their maps, they're doing specters or zombies. Honestly, I don't see any reason. This clear speed is fast enough for me. The main reason I'm going to be using this build anyway is for bossing, and I'd honestly like to fit a Combs into the character, Combs Heart, and then use a 6-link Elder Helm with +2 socket of minion gems. I think that's going to be the best case scenario for this character for farming bosses. I'm assuming I'm going to be able to insta-phase Shaper and pretty much any other boss in this game. Elder farming, all that stuff. It's going to be incredibly easy with this character, at least in my opinion. I'm not even using my curse right now. We are dual curse elemental equilibrium. We just pop Val Summon Skellies. This guy's going to die instantly. It doesn't even matter. This is a T7 map. We're level 70. Again, I got the idea for this character on Reddit. I saw somebody posted on Reddit a Necromancer that was using, what is this fucking keystone called? Was making use of the minion instability keystone and the Arendel's scepters. So the dual wields Arendelle scepters to make your skellies lose life, and then essentially you just scale life and minion damage on the tree and on gear, and your skeletons pretty much do all the work. I don't think I've ever been confident enough in a character to just hop into a T7 map at level 70 on a hardcore character at least. And feel this comfortable. I've got quite a bit of effective life. Currently, we are Mind Over Matter. I'm running Clarity. That's my only aura. I'm running Dual Curse and LA Equilibrium, which you don't even need to be doing during your maps. I would say the only time you would ever have to cast that is during the boss. The clear speed, again, this isn't a clear speed build. I'm making this to boss. You can use minions, or I'm actually not even using my Tukahomas, guys, right now. Typically, I have my Spectres up. So that boss kill was without my Tukahoma's Vanguards, which reduced the life or the fire resistance to the boss even more. Usually I have those guys summoned, as you can see here. Let me just summon them. And I just run my Raise Spectre in a 3-link because I scale so much minion life. They got minion speed, minion life, and Raise Spectre, and they essentially never die. These guys never die. The only reason they weren't up is just because I think I was fucking around with other Spectres to see what I could do. Again, the gear, Arendelle Scepter, Grinning Fetish, whatever. These rolls, so they go from 15 to 30% of their maximum life per second as fire damage. So the closest you can get to 30% is going to be the most ideal for you. I actually had to pay quite a bit for this because I think people realize that the scepters have such, up and down rolls, and they realize that they're actually good for something. So I ended up paying for about 12C for this scepter, about 12C for this scepter. Trying to get as close to perfect as possible. This one is perfect, 29.9%. That's pretty close, because basically that affects how fast your Skellies degen. And the faster your Skellies degen, the faster they pop. Also, that boss kill on that T7, that was without Conk effect in. So you'll be phasing bosses a lot faster at higher tier maps without having to try. All this gear is pretty average. I'm using all rares except for my scepters. Best case scenario is to be running a Blood Bond. I think that's what it's called. I don't remember. You guys probably know what it's called. It's the unique minion chest piece that gives you % maximum life and gives your minions % maximum life. That would actually put us at about 4.6k life and 1.5k mana. So that's putting us at like 6.2k effective life essentially. As far as skill tree goes, also I don't even have Merc Lab done. I don't have Merc or Uber Lab done, which we're gonna get Scepter or a Soul Weaver, sorry, where our Spectres are going to have more increased life and more increased damage, and then our Skellies are also going to get the increased life and damage, and then Puppet Master. So we don't even have the Atziri kill was without Merc or Uber Lab. So again, this character's turning out to be a lot stronger than I was expecting it to be. Essentially, leveling. I just used SRS and summon Skellies. I got minion instability at level 35, and as soon as I was level 35, that's when I switched. That's when you can wield these scepters. Let me take these off. The scepters require level 35, and that's instantly when I went into leveling. You start one-shotting everything, all bosses, all content, as soon as you can equip both your scepters. And essentially, you just get all the minion life nodes. That's what I've done here. Just get minion damage if you used a minion skill recently, life on your jewels, minion damage, minion life on jewels, all that good stuff. But seriously, this build is absolutely insane, and I think it's going to be the new Bladefall Miner meta because it actually insta-phases every single boss. As far as bandits go, I did kill all, and I mean, that's pretty much it, dudes. There's not really anything else to explain here. I don't even have a cast when damage taken set up yet. I don't even have my flame dash set on faster casting. Like, there's so much stuff that I still need to do with my gear, and so much more gear that I need to figure out. I actually ended up crafting this helmet, but I don't want burning damage because it's kind of a useless thing. So I think I might end up selling this. And the best thing you could possibly get is the burning or minion damage, minion life on a helm, and +2 socketed or +3 socketed. But it's really expensive to get a item level 86 Hubris Elder. So yeah, basically, I don't know, dudes. It's fucking easy. If you want to insta-kill everything, insta-kill Atziri, Shaper, Elder, I'm going to have videos of all that stuff up as soon as possible. Again, we're only level 70 right now. We killed Atziri at level 68, 69, whatever. And we don't even have our Merc or Uber Lab Ascendancy finished. But yeah, as far as leveling goes, just kind of go up the tree. Get some minion nodes as you can. Get life, minion nodes. When you come down here, I just went straight. When I started to come down from minion instability and the death attunement in these nodes, I got my mind over matter. And since then, I've just been getting life and minion damage and elemental equilibrium, dual curse, a little bit of curse effectiveness. In my opinion, there's no reason not to get skidding runes when you're passing down here anyway, because curse effectiveness is actually insane. But yeah, if you guys have any questions about the build or anything like that, please leave them in the comments section below or come to the stream. I will be live streaming pretty much every day after I get off work. So hope you guys enjoyed. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to stop by the stream. See you, boys.